Welcome back to Pocono on an absolutely beautiful day. Our driver's seat has lots of experience in it today. Starting in eighth position is Brad Keselowski, former Xfinity winner. Now, yeah, Brad's right over up here. Hey, Brad, it's Logano up here in the booth. Get a coffee. I got you, Joe. Hey, we're wondering, we know you're starting back there in eighth, and you got Larson in front of you with some experience, but the front row doesn't have much experience, and we know how crazy these restarts are. What's your game plan? Well, I think, the 18 to 42 and us are probably the three best cars, so we didn't show to qualify with points that I'm estimated to do that. So we just need to be smart, take our time, get our field. Hey, Brad, Boyer. I guess that's my same question. Along those lines, you got Larson starting right in front of you. You going to be able to get around him here on this restart, beat him to that clean air? That's going to be really tough to do. He's got the high lane speed for see what the road does for, the leader on top or on the bottom. But if the leader picks the top lane, that could change everything so much. All right, buddy. We're three drivers up here on this thing. We're on the road, so don't let us down. Spectacular. I'll give you all I got. Good luck to the guys. They'll make you need it more than I do. Well, I can say you're right about that. One of the things I've been the most excited about is hearing what these three pit road have to say. So, Ricky, what do you have down there? Well, it's been a big weekend for Bubba Wallace. Not only does he make his cup debut for Richard Petty, this is could be his last Xfinity race of the season. Due to the lack of sponsorship, 16 was suspended operations until further notice. There's no better way to go get a sponsor's attention than with a win today. Bubba Wallace off 13. I'm excited to hear about how that's going to go after today's second Xfinity Series start. Tougher track than Pocono. He's got a really fast race car that's 14 for Dave. He's going to give him a fast race car all day. They're going to have fast stops. Dave Mark's going to call him a driver's seat. I'm excited to see what's going to do. Brian? Yeah, well, thanks. I have 21 cars. Daniel here today. There's not from first start this season. Really fast. Maybe not as much energy as they deserve. But hopefully, you can get their first Xfinity today. So it's not today's Xfinity car here in Pocono. Yeah. It's our series. Favorite day. I can see Wayne makes those hats up with Lee. I know he's got their team. There's 12 on there today. This is a cup regular. Well, we've got a beautiful day here in Pocono. It's 75 degrees. Track says 108. Strong right now. That's going to be something that you guys have to navigate. You plow through the sky. Right now. We got 100 laps for 250 miles. For 25 laps a week. Very short. Zero speed 55. 36 to 40, so very nice justice. I think that's a big point. 36 to 40 laps, middle, and it's 25 laps long. I think that, like I said, if you go the whole way for a first stage, you're going to have to pit at some point. Seeing when these cars pit and maybe sacrifice the first stage to try to get points and set themselves up for the second stage and for the finish. I think you'll see some cars mix it up a little bit like that. Well, I think for me, coming to the green flag, it's almost defensive. I don't want to turn my car up in turn one, but you have to gain everything that you can. So yeah, let's hear what everybody has to think. Let's see what Danica, Danny, what do you guys do when you come to the green?
Well, coming to the green, I'm not really worried about engine talk yet. I'm not really worried about much like that. I'm just thinking about, making sure I get a really good start rolling so I don't have to lift, and I try and set the front real quick before we get going so that when I get down into turn one, I'm not tugging.
Yeah, a lot of the teammates are beating you worse than a lot of these guys. Well, they probably doing that as much, but you want to get the brakes up. You do use the brakes quite a bit at this first track. You don't want to overcook them in the first two laps. You got to get the brake mixture in there. Make sure your tires are clean and get through your line. You got to
Ryan, what do you think about?
making sure my steering wheel is up. Just tighten your belts and make sure you're switched to where they need to be to get into the start kind of thing. You're going to make this place just so wide and it always moves on these restarts. So that's what you're kind of going through in my mind. Eric, what do you think? I'm thinking I hope I don't try to get down to turn one and wad everyone up. So most of the time, getting the tires warmed up for these first few laps, listening to Dave, going over all the pre-race notes, what he's got to say, and then getting down to turn one, trying to figure out where everybody's going to go and see what's going to happen. Ricky? I like to get my team a pep talk. Make sure they're pumped up, ready for the race.
check all my switches, like Ryan said, tighten your belt, and then be thinking about what you're going to do when you're going to get to turn one. Try to time that restart. To me, it's making sure my helmet's tight and really focusing on this restart and taking my helmet.
Lord, I go into turn one tomorrow after hearing all that. Now I know what you're thinking. Everyone sounds really confident about what we're doing down there. As long as the Grand League gets there, I think we're good to go. I've changed my whole game plan. Now I'm worried about my starter energy. I'm going into script. One of the big things about restarts here in initial starts is how long the front straightaway is. The draft comes into play even before you get into turn one. You'll see cars that are able to pull each other back, use that side draft, and try to put themselves in the best position they can to be aggressive in the turn one. But also, you heard a lot of them trying to be somewhat patient also and not tear your car up in the turn one. So we've seen that happen here before. Everyone slides up the track, and you might not want to be you get down there, you're 3, 4, 5 wide. More than that, you get down in there, you can try to jump on your car another first break. You get down there, everybody goes first. Well, there's a lot to navigate, that's for sure. So it sounds like we have a little bit of advice from the drivers in the field today. So let's hear what they have to say. You know what's cool? I love the thoughts of doing this. I'm a driver broadcast. The broadcast, I think this is a lot of awesome from a viewer. I always want to be authentic. I don't think they're going to explain about that. So you see something, say something, they'll be able to talk about it. We're going to get more insight this week here than they ever have. Well, I'm really worried about where Garrett's true honest opinion today. I don't know. Yes, we do. That was sarcasm. Well, just so you know, Eric Jones starts 2 rows. I know. That's what I said. I saw that before we came up here. And he said that he's looking about nothing but wrecking when he gets into turn one. And well, it sounds like I have a little radio from the 21. Let's hear what he has to say. Thank you, Jeff, for that red car. Get going there. So it's going to be long, hard, get around good, get a little help, and keep that momentum down into it. Better to be way too aggressive than not aggressive enough. Well, I don't know about that. Yeah, but I guarantee you that. I can tell you this. I know the spotter because that's my spotter, Tim Peter. And you know, I think as we go into turn one on race day, I hear, all right, take care of it. Don't tear anything up. So we have the opposite advice today. And as I look at this line, we're out of the first trial for rookies. You have William Byron, you have Kyle Larson, and Daniel George, and Kevin last week. So it'll be interesting to see how aggressive the 3 veterans are. How many mistakes they're making the young guys. But you know, Kevin, just listening to you and telling you that, that's the whole story. He needs to get off the and he does. Tim knows. You know, Pat's race cover and the spotter of a driver, how important it is to get off. But one of the things that's interesting here in the gear makers, you know, because the straightaways are so long, rear gears being a lot more than run. So you have some lag on restarts, and I don't know actually where the gearing is on I'll be interested to see if he gets going. For sure. And something else I noticed too is that Kyle Benjamin at 20 took the outside, which I think is a good move. I think we'll see how it works out for him. But, you know, it'll be interesting also as we start. You talk about you know, not only through the restart or the initial start here, but also through the corners. These Xfinity cars don't shift much like the Cup cars do, but you will see them probably fail third gear a few times when we start racing. Well, we're going green for the second time here in the Xfinity Series here at Pocono. Let's let the craziness begin and see what happens. You see the 20 got a great start with him and clear himself up. It's a great position to get through turn one. For sure. But we're also headed down into the middle turn, and this is where it gets really tight. We see this car with 3 wide. It's not going to work. They want to get to 2 wide before they get there. We're on 3 wide with Kyle Larson, Brad Keselowski, Martin Brad. Hey guys, this is scary. I mean, these kids are going off in there on a restart like that, knowing you got those cup regulars that have been, 4 or 5 wide, maybe even more at times. It's just a little bit of experience showing up right there. So
That's where experience pays off the most is on starts and things like this. Because you have an idea what you're probably going to do when you get into turn one. If you've never raced here before, you don't know what 30 years is going to do. You don't know what happens in the car next year. All those things you have to learn.
Well, we saw Daniel Hamrick in a couple spots. We saw the 22 and 18 move forward. So I think for me, from the experience side of things, I think the experience guys probably rolled back up, let those guys get two line, knew they needed to get their off the corner.
Yeah, sometimes you see that when talking about that 3-4 line, saying out getting into the corner, just like you said, a lot of times it's better to, size the thing off slide up and then be on the floor early and be off again. That's a little experience.
And I think over the past several weeks, we've seen a lot of guys spin out early races underneath guys. This particular series has lower down. How long does it take to get used to something like that? We've seen a lot of these guys spin out early in the race, and I think they forget because they've raced with those big spoilers so long. And here we have a final pro thing, but and I think what you saw right there is William Byron driving in forward and the front slide down from underneath him.
Now there's Justin Allgaier. Yeah, you hear Brad talking about as he gets closer to cars, his balance is changing a lot. These cars don't have track bar adjustments. You can't fix your car as you get closer to somebody. So these drivers fight all day long. As it straightens out like this, you'll get a harder balance. It's pretty good by itself. And as you start touching the car in front of you, you have to start adjusting as a driver. What tire you use, maybe adjust your line a little bit. There's not much you can do here at Pocono as far as adjusting your line, but maybe you can find a couple different things to take care of your car the right way to keep marching forward like you get 22 right now.
That momentum is just such a premium. When we have the luxury of being able to shift, I call that a crutch. I call that a crutch. You can mess up a little bit, get in the corner, reach down, and get here, and it pulls you back up, and you can compensate for it because of shifting. These cars, they can't do that.
Well, not a lot of experience here. There's a lot of younger drivers, a lot of guys who have raced a lot here. And I think, and I think we saw a happy hour thing. We run quite a few laps. And I think these guys, as they get to lap number 7, 8, 9, 10, they're going to have problems that they probably didn't experience in practice that they're going to have to start navigating. I think that's where you need the experience. Eric, what do you have down there?
I've been watching that here for 20 cars. He's driving away from just Hollywood right now. Not that you can have
And I think that's a really good point. I think experience here is definitely key.
And a father-driver relationship, like you were talking about a little bit there. There's the paper. Looks like the road's up right. So hopefully he's okay there.
Something thin. It looks like kind of pitch street. Whatever.
I think we got that spotter. The spotter driver, and especially when you come to a racetrack for the first time, and the spotter's got a lot of experience. You can really help the driver. You talk so much about it as the run keeps going and get a feel for everything going on.
We saw that last lap and put together a fast lap 53.68 to a 53.93.
Ricky, what do you have on the 6th?
Well, something Richie set them over before the race, and they were starting to shift a lot. One of the only cars shifting, and they started 13th, fell back on that start there, but they said they didn't feel like they had the short run speed, but they felt like as the race went on that they were going to be able to continue to work their way up. Feeling a little bit loose right now. You guys up there that could probably tell us more about that.
What are you thinking? If you're there right now, you know this is your final ride, at least for the time being, in this Xfinity car in the number 6. What's your thoughts going into this race? Is this kind of you want to end up the best stuff you can, but it's kind of bittersweet at the same time? What's kind of your thoughts going into this?
Well, I think that's he's had the best year that he's probably ever had in a car. with the way that they've started the season. So I think he wants to go out and perform. He's got a lot of pressure on him this weekend, driving the 43 and trying to perform because he doesn't know when it's going to be the end. Kyle Benjamin is still putting it to him so far. So we'll see if he can hang on to it after we get back to the break.
Please, what's already inside me reach my so I like what my doctor told me I can reach my blood sugar and A1C goals by activating what's within me. With what's weekly Trulicity. Trulicity is not insulin. It helps activate my body to do what it's supposed to do, release its own insulin. Trulicity responds when my blood sugar rises. I take once a week and it works 24/7. Comes in an easy to use pen and it may even lose a little weight. Trulicity is once weekly injectable prescription medicine to improve blood sugar in adults with type 2 diabetes when used with diet and exercise. Trulicity is not insulin. It should not be the first medicine to treat diabetes or for people with type 1 diabetes or diabetic ketoacidosis. Do not take Trulicity if you or a family member has had medullary thyroid cancer, if you've had multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2, or if you are allergic to Trulicity. Stop Trulicity and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms such as itching, rash, or trouble breathing, lump or swelling in your neck, or severe pain in your stomach area. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis, which can be fatal. Taking Trulicity with sulfonylurea or insulin increases your risk for low blood sugar. Common side effects include nausea, diarrhea, vomiting, decreased appetite, and indigestion. Some side effects lead to dehydration, which may make existing kidney problems worse. With Trulicity, I click activate what's within me. If you want help improving your A1C and blood sugar numbers with a non-insulin option, click to activate your within. Ask your doctor about once weekly Trulicity.
So this happened. So we brought over some margaritas to Eva's rooftop, and that's when we were sleeping on those nights. Not police busting out our dance crew from summer of '08. Looks like we're staying here tonight. Margarita, making margarita moment.
I miss you.
I wish you were here. I miss home.
For those who find a way, always unstoppable.
All night, all day, all in, all you need is engine and Sunoco fuel. NASCAR Xfinity Series Racing is sponsored by Ford. Going further, so yes. One day, the official credit card of NASCAR.
There, what? I wish we could see for the break. Our guys are running the last like series. Yeah, definitely want to see up here. I mean, the fastest I see is for the Super Bowl, but this is my station. Thanks for what we wrote up. I'll be very comfortable and I know in the past. You need to go fast. You're done right. We're asking him to speed secret because we know about him. So there you see the 16 car shifting. I believe that's live. And he's, I don't know exactly where he is on the race team, but I think as you see this pace come down, don't you think you see it more of a possibility of shifting? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, again, we're going back to the approach I was talking about. Your choice you start pushing off into the car gets top in the center, restart, get third gear, you're off the corner. It can help you a lot when you're working on the games. A lot of times, too, when you grab the third gear, it changes the balance of your car, too, a lot. So a lot of people change where they shift, depending on their balance and how maybe use it come to figure out how to car next time you test. That was Casey Mears. And you don't see either one of those guys reaching for the rear shifter yet. So if you haven't done it in practice, how nerve wracking is it to go in the corner and downshift that thing for the first time? You know the RPM. So if you do it too soon,
You're going to put up your motor, and there's this something that goes through that. This is very easy to every single lap. This is something he's trying to do.
The other thing that it'll do getting into the corner, it really upsets the car sometimes. You can make the car loose and come out from underneath you and get downshift too soon. Again, it's a good age. We all use it to our advantage. And I remember the days when we did shift around with 2 years there. We did shift here. And it made that momentum a lot more challenging. Just drive off the corner with somebody to get your car a little bit of gap so you can keep that momentum to get off the corner and kind of fun over instead. This guy right here, 42, Kyle Larson, he's doing okay lately. I think he's doing
Hey, Ryan, I guess question about the 22 with the garbage on the ground. Got an update on it?
Yeah, we're going to take a fire to race. So it's not pretty on super fast right now. Take some fast, a little paint on the boys. It's a good problem to have, right?
Paint it again. A good three-car battle. Right there, you're playing a lot of dirty air with Justin Allgaier, Daniel Suarez, and Kyle Larson. Suarez can't do a whole bunch. He wants to try to get as close as he can, but as he balance is getting worse, and then you see a little bit of air. See how much Larson is able to get up next to him. Now he's going to side grab them all the way down the straightaway, trying to get into the tunnel turn ahead.
There's an offensive defensive play there. If you're the guy in front of him, you're trying to make, hit your marks. Keep that thing right down on the bottom. Do not let him have that headlight, have that air on his nose. You can do a lot of defense. It'll be interesting to see how Alfaro does versus Suarez. An 18 car guy with the sevens there, washed up, and 42. That's how it's done. Well, Kyle Benjamin's led every single lap of the 14 that we've had so far. So 14 of 25 in this stage. We'll be back.
Introducing an all-new crossover, Toyota CHR. Let's go places.
Using new control that's preventing the first shampoo. So smart, it reduces gray gradually. The more you shampoo, the less gray you have. How smart is that? Gradually reduce gray with Control GX shampoo.
This summer, we're changing again. No dress codes, no handshake files, and no vacations.
NASCAR commits to green programs and biofuel like Sunoco-free E15. Learn how you can help by visiting NASCAR.com/green today.
Summertime means lawn and garden cleanup time, and you Honda Power Equipment is the right tool. Save your time and money. It's the summer cleanup sale at Jensen and Hilliard. You'll find every Honda you need on sale. Honda mowers for a clean cut lawn start at just $3.99, or trim back weeds and clean up edges with a Honda trimmer for just $3.29. You'll find a complete line of Honda pumps, generators, snow blowers, and tillers, all assembled and ready for you at Jensen and Hilliard, with locations in Fresno, Clovis, and Visalia.
We got this.
Is your truck smart enough for California? Is the Ford F-150 STS with an EcoBoost engine for more power and fewer pit stops. A way to see behind your vehicle and think you got it.
All right.
Don't forget day nights. And even a voice to read your texts. To use security. The F-150. That's California smart. Buy now and get $6,300 total cash back on a new F-150 STS. Learn more at buyfordnow.com.
Let's see what happens when Wi-Fi becomes X-Fi. Welcome home. This is your home temporarily. With Xfinity X-Fi, you can actually personalize your active Wi-Fi experience.
You not only get the most Wi-Fi coverage throughout your home, but you can manage that network. So you can see which devices and which people are most active. Let's say it's bedtime for the kids, and you want to shut off their devices. You can control that. Fantastic. Yeah, we don't have any of this.
Get started with a special offer on X1 double play for $69.99 a month for a year. And let's double the speed. Call the store today.
Welcome back to Pocono Raceway, the Trinity Triangle aerial coverage provided by Goodyear. Everything they love, making tires to the grueling demands of NASCAR, inspires Red Bull in here. Goodyear, the official tire of NASCAR. So today's a very special day here. We are doing a drivers only. We've got drivers all over the place, including right here in the Hollywood Hotel. As you can kind of look over to the desk, we've got Denny Hamlin. That's Brandon Reynolds. Right next to him is Denny Hamlin and Danica Patrick. And Denny, you're saying that we might possibly see some guys start to come down pit road and play the strategy.
Yeah, especially the back half of the top 10 or the cup only guys. The Menards, Flores, guys that really don't care about stage points. They are within 10 seconds. You can now come in and take 4 tires and still be on the lead lap, and you'll be able to stay out all the way until the end of the second stage. So even some of the guys like you're only giving up 1 point here to them be at the very front of the pack for stage 2. So this could be an opportunity for them. What are the guys up front? What do you think you would do in this situation? You're in an Xfinity race. You don't care about the points. So do you pit right before the pit closes to then be up front later?
Yeah, I think that Production Red, I think Cole Custer, some of those guys who fell back at the beginning might take this opportunity to maybe adjust on their cars so that they can have a chance of winning that second stage.
Guys, what do you think?
I think it's going to be tight. I think it's going to be about 11 seconds, 12 seconds, 11 or 12 seconds of the leader. But I agree on Gamble. I mean, we're coming up and his are going to run 2 laps before the stage ends. So,
yeah, as we're seeing, the passing premium, right? I think that the answer to your question, you asked about their coverage is, I think they stay the course. They're running up front. They've got the speed, the tires, secure advantage.
sounds like we've got some issues with the third. Let's hear what he has to say. Yeah, that's a tough spot to be because these are long straight. The only way to not use as much brake is to let off sooner,
Especially this early in the race.
So he did have a lot of tape on the brake test to the full test of the ground. Eric, you got something on the two?
Yeah, guys, I'm keeping my eye up on the mark here. And working his way up. Look at the started off the race just 2-3 everywhere except the 2-30 to the cars a little bit coming down. So they're all down here a couple of times, and it seems like every time I started off a little bit free on the front side, it always makes Davidson on the back side.
Yeah, talking to Justin Allgaier before the race, they were not really happy with their car driver. It's changed a lot. They finished 39th in the first last year after running in the top 10. They're continuing to be too tight right now as far as TJ Majors. Talking each quarter with him, trying to help him get through there. And over the 30, we're talking about his brakes. We started talking about his brakes fading on lap 12. He started shifting his mouth to maybe help send some of those brakes for later on in the race.
it's going to be interesting to see if Bernard can keep making up ground. So, we're going to go to double box break. What happens when we come back?
Chevy's the most supporting car company here in the world. Let's see how quick.
2017 Motor Trend Car of the Year.
Kelly Blue Book 2016 Best Resale Value. US News Best Car for the Money and Best blah blah blah.
About 90 more to go. 2017 IIHS Top Safety.
2017 North American Car of the Year.
There's a lot of awards.
Get 17% below MSRP on all Chevy Traverse LT models in stock. That's over $6,700 on your Chevy Traverse. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
I'm here to demonstrate the incredible stopping power of the last TT brake. Is that what you got?
Dale, introducing a new line of Duramax GT brakes sold only at AutoZone. The turkey time didn't earn its nickname for no reason. It's more than trick. It's hiding the
Bad is great.
later on, you're doing great. Bad is one thing. The Fox 22 series from Pocono. Coverage begins Sunday at 1:30 Eastern on FS1.
Got kids 12 and under? To any NASCAR Xfinity Series or NASCAR Camping Under the Truck Series race, and any kid under 12 gets in free. Get
Welcome back to Pocono. We are 24 minutes in, 25 on the first day.
We'll have a retake. Let's see how that goes.
You see, back and forth, but you see a lap car in front of him. It makes you think that something must have happened off the turn where Kyle Metcalf lost momentum behind the lap car. Most likely, and Rabbit didn't take advantage of that lost momentum with the 20.
Yeah, and I think that that combination ran like a 56 something, so he was 2 seconds off the pace.
Also had another development. Cole Custer Pitts came in and got up just ahead of the leader to stay on the strategy that Denny Hamlin was talking about.
Brad Keselowski's going to win this stage. Take the checkered flag there.
And let me begin to see if
Everybody's going to be looking at the double zero there to see how the strategy plays out. But Brad Keselowski had the best car that run. Wound up winning the stage. There. It was 13 seconds back. That's further back than we thought you could do that and make it back out. And he came out about like 20 car lengths in front of the leader. That's a gutsy call because if you have a little fumble on the pit stop, you're down.
gets a call, but those are the ones who pay dividends.
Danny, what do you have down there?
Yeah, hey guys, he's the only one that can make it one more stop. So it totally makes sense. He gave us one spot here, one position, and 1 point stage point to now be, he's going to be the leader. Everyone else who gets here is still going to have to make another stop in stage 3. So this is a total win for the double zero.
And it was a huge gamble for sure. But like you said, you're not going to win these races unless you take a little bit of a gamble every once in a while. So we'll see how it all plays out when we come back here at Pocono.
Toyota CHR.
I like the ribs.
So good.
What we should be doing is putting those ribs on a burger. Comes out.
Maybe you say this for the meat.
Do that. Ribs on a burger. We did that.
Pretty good one.
Luckily for my grandson, I've got my friend All American Glass. They're locally owned, been in business for over 20 years, and will take care of all your auto glass needs. At All American Glass, they'll treat your car like family. It's giveaway time. Port of Subs is giving away not one, but 2 Destination California vacation packages. How would you like to treat your family of 4 to a Southern California theme park adventure? Or maybe it's a helicopter flight over the bay and into Napa Wine Country. Romantic adult trip for 2. That's how Port of Subs celebrates 45 years of spicy fresh. So visit your neighborhood Port of Subs today for your chance to win.
Discover Service Olympus memory foam sleep system with newly redesigned Perfect Sleeper. Find a local retailer at serveretailers.com. Visit a participating retailer at the Furniture Dealer. Ingles Furniture.
Serious virus out there that's been almost forgotten. It's hepatitis C. 1 in 30 boomers has hep C, and most don't even know because it can hide in your body for years without symptoms, and it's not tested for in routine blood work. The CDC recommends all baby boomers get tested. If you have hep C, it can be killed. For us, it's time to get tested. Ask your healthcare provider for the simple blood test. It's the only way to know for sure.
Back to Pocono, and we've got a lot of strategy. Well, not a lot of strategy. We have a little bit of strategy from the double zero that's getting ready to play out here, but I think everybody on pit road is watching, and our chief analyst down there, our fellow Larry McReynolds, has a little bit to tell us about it.
Yeah, I think, the double zero essentially just played the road course strategy here. He ran his race backwards where now he can make it a one more stop. Now he has options at the end of stage 2. So we know he's going to start on the front road here for stage 2. But when stage 2 is over, he has options. He can either choose to stay out again and then just pit as soon as he reaches that last fuel window and then take tires at that point and fuel, or he could go ahead and take his tires and stage 2 and then just do a fuel only in the middle of that third stage. Personally, I think he should stay out. I think keeping that track position the entire way, only being on pit road the fewest amount of times will be the best strategy for him.
But we're going to see what happens here on pit road, and I think the 22 and 42 will be interesting. Eric, you got Kyle Buckman in the first time, sliding to his shot in his box. And shooting tight out there for people watching. Hoping things are going to help him here. Yeah, Rick's going in the right rear. Hoping to make some adjustments to help on the line. Ricky?
Yeah, we got the 7 adjustment on this point in the box. He's got a little brake fade, but not typically brake take off. A little tight. Doing a little pressures in the right rear. Round down on the rear, shouts down. Clean mid spot. And I'll be working down the right.
Well, 22's got no adjustments. Full up the right lane. We're going to work a little bit and stop short for the 42. We'll see the race on pit road, guys.
Great pit stop there, the 22. Lots of one, and Paul Menard gained another spot. He slowly really coming up to the field. So it'll be interesting to me to see how that plays out all day because we talked about the 22 and the 42. Whether they want to go around each other for the pit stops, and that's probably why Brad was a little slow. I think he could get in the straight. Let's see what he has to say.
Yeah, Kyle, this is Corey up in the booth. Hang on pretty well. That's clean air to your fence. Use that. Boys got you a good pit stop there. You're doing a good job.
We're rookies up here.
Let's try here. Let's try 2 here. Kyle Benjamin, warrior up the box. You got it? This is not my fault.
I don't think we're going to be talking to Kyle Buckman today.
He might be nice. If I was him, I'd ignore us too.
Try and get on the first down. We're having some technical difficulties up here.
Kyle Benjamin, you got it? Yeah. All right, buddy. Hey, keep our eye on you big fans up here. You make fans out of it. You've had that clean air. You started up front. Use it to your advantage. Looks like lap traffic gave you a little bit of a fit there. So far, so what do you think?
long and large experience of a great car that came down today. Just saying, yeah, 2 appearances in the series. Let me tell you something. You do a good job. Keep it up. Well, I think as he was getting pushed down pit road by the 42 and on the restarts, he's, getting 2 wide, 3 wide, and Brad Cassidy rubbing him a little bit with the fenders. But stage 1, Kyle Benjamin, Allgaier, Byron, Henry, Poole. Stage points are important. First 3 in the points scored the most stage points. So, yeah.
Long live the trumpet for those who built this country. Forever. America's longest lasting house.
I don't know, zombie test batteries, alternators for free. I got a bad battery. Luckily, we test all that for free. Do you need an extra helper? This one's free, right here. Let's get you what you need. Allergy sufferers, a word for the wise. If symptoms at night ruin your next day, try new Zysol. It relieves symptoms while you sleep and keeps relieving all day. Because Zysol is as effective at hour 24 as at hour 1. So, be wise. Take new Zysol. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had some sheep, E-I-E-I-O. The pig take care, she take care, here take care, where take care. Old MacDonald.
If old MacDonald had a farm today, have a Coyote tractor on it for sure.
E-I-E-I-O.
Test drive one and try the Coyote deal.
E-I-E-I-O. You got my back, right?
Not really. Yes, you do. Every single time I get
There you are.
you always have back.
Come back.
Cold Bond presents. Tis better to be calm, cool, and collected, wet, stinky, and rejected. Cold Bond Mix Powder Spray. The powder you spray to control odor and wetness with irresistible scent. Stay cool. Cold Bond.
Ideas to be heard. Turn physics on, but men like to sound anxious. I am scared. I care about science. Peace cannot be kept by force.
Welcome back to Pocono Raceway. A beautiful day here at the racetrack, and you're in for an awesome day of an all-driver broadcast day. So, speaking of a bunch of rookies doing a job, we've got a rookie out there doing an incredible job, Kyle Benjamin. I'm telling you, he's impressing me a lot. Just looking at his lap times, he's incredibly consistent. He held on to the lead for a really long time. Held out Keselowski for eventually second. He's amongst a bunch of great guys, Larson, Menard, a bunch of pros. So I'm impressed. How about you, Denny?
Yeah, he's doing a great job. We're about to go to green, but he's definitely not letting those rookie strikes.
Here we go as the drivers approach the Geico restart zone.
Headed into the turn one. We'll see how Cole Custer does with 3 laps or so on his tires here. You see Brad Keselowski going 3 wide in the turn 1.
Yeah, they got pretty busy right there. That's just, you want to pull down and block that run. Brad trying to run behind him. Get second place here. The Colcast. Good strategy, huh?
I think that was probably the best case there. They spent up on the outside. So, I think let's see how the new Looking at the 20-inch video before the restart, it's fun to listen to Chris Gable talking through the restart procedures and everything else, but not as that only number Benjamin. They're trying to get him to save fuel here at Pocono, which is a tall task for Mr. Benjamin. He's never been in a situation to save fuel before. We're going to be talking a lot about the rest of the day. Saving fuel. There's definitely options here for me to figure out how to save fuel. Oh no, that run out of gas a lot. I never want to race up Pocono, so might not be the guy to ask. Don't enjoy your here, even more so than a lot of places. Start saving the fuel, and all of a sudden the crew chief's yelling at you more. You're gonna say faster. So let's hear what Ricky has to say about the Olympics.
Yeah, the alignment blade really good practice, and it felt really good about this car. He told me it was a little bit free, a little bit. He started too tight. Gone. So it's a little tight. Took some wedge out of that rear that mixed up. We reported a vibration. The guy said that everything looked good with the tires. They were all tight. I had a vibration in practice. We had to, change a drive shaft and fix my vibration. So it could be something to look for as the race continues. Trying to first go back and forth right now.
And I heard the professional analyst talking about the 11 car. Let's hear Justin Allgaier has to talk about this. And this is definitely what we're talking about during the race. These guys get to worrying about the forward and how fast their car is running. But if you are tight here in a couple of years, it's going to keep getting. And Justin knows that we're going to be in trouble. There's nothing he can really do inside the car because he's just trying to save that right front tire as best he can and not abuse it too much for 360. Right, what do you have for 22?
Yeah, Marshall's made his way up pretty good ways in that first stage. Not on the lead time, just got this is faster than a lot of people. They made some adjustments there in the first round. That car, we'll see what it is.
Lost some spots. I know he was in the third, and he started, I think it was seventh or so. So I know they took the time at least to make some adjustments to get to feel again.
Really like to see things stage. It enables these crews to be able to take a gamble like we see with Cuthbert. Still holding on to that lead. It looks to be sitting pretty for these two cities in a big way. Huge game.
Well, Colchester still leads. The strategy seems to be playing out very well for him. So we're 10 laps in of 25 in stage 2.
I just saved a bunch of money on my car insurance with Geico.
I should take a closer look at that guy.
Geico can help way more than car insurance. Boats, homes, motor trails, even umbrella coverage.
This guy's gonna wish he brought his umbrella.
Fire at will!
How'd you know the guy's name is Will?
Yeah.
It's an expression. Fire at will? You never heard of that?
Oh, there goes Will.
Fire Will? That's not his name.
Take a closer look at Geico. We're using a whole lot more.
It's not easy. It's easy to drink. Spotlight is tasted by brewmasters every step of the process. It's a tough job, but for you and your friends, it's worth it. We don't just brew beer, we brew beer for friends.
For those who create their own path, always unstoppable.
KFC, we choose named spicy, crispy chicken sandwiches. Not because it is easy, but because it is hard. We choose not only to launch KFC's new Zinger sandwich in a $5 Phillips, but to take it to space. Will it be easy? No. Will it be hard? Yes, we've already covered that. But when we succeed, we will make our biggest spread. Try the Zinger sandwich before it goes to space.
K&N high-flow air filters designed to increase horsepower and 50% more airflow. So this summer, fight with competitors with incredible tests. Team of military elite are teaching those lives to choose what they American Sunday on Watch.
Welcome back to Pocono. And as in racing all the time, we go to commercial and they change spots. So it just never fails. So let's see how here we see Brad Keselowski getting a little bit of air on that left front and able to turn up under customer. Probably having a little better tires, and he has a fast race car. He proved that the first time, and there you see Brad able to power. Yeah, about getting a little lower. You just see Brad staying closer to the yellow line, being able to hold that yellow line longer, and Colt's obviously finding
I think Cole's done a great job. It's a good story this year. Kevin, you know more about him than me.
Let's take a look at today's Ford Performance Track Test. Obviously, this is only the second race that we've had here. The first one only went 53 laps. Pass on way because of rain. A great place for these guys to come race because this is a great racetrack and a lot of fun. So, Joey, you're right. Yeah, well, it looks like Brad's going to beat that. That's good. Like it's not good enough. Yeah, something I heard Brad do when he went past it, Cole Custer. You heard him downshift the third gear when you're behind him, and that's how they see power up next day.
Just showing off something hanging out the window. What's he doing there, Joey?
We just get a little cool air. He's up front. He's just he's happy.
He's overheating up in the shirt.
It looks like it, doesn't it? Well, that's hot. Water. It's we talk a lot about this 22 from and how it hasn't flown. But it's running so well this year. And I think every time the 22 car is close to when 12 wins. So it's definitely been good performance. I think, Joey, you can probably see more about that than I can, but it's looked like the cars are running well. Yeah, here you see another great. You see the 20. He does have those tires in it, and this is where, air versus tires is going to kind of change out. I think as you look at the 00, when he hit it, he's still running second. So I think this only being laps from here to next year, it looks to me like the game is going to pay off for them. And that's the best way to gain track position is to gain it by strategy and not have to work at it like Kyle Benjamin is here, knowing that he's in the deficit. Danny, what do you guys have down there?
Yeah, I'm watching this race and I'm thinking, what do you do next? What is the next move? Because to me, I'm looking at the starting lineup at the start of the second segment, and I'm looking at the lineup now, and it looks very similar. So to me, it's a track position race. So, Dave, if you're a crew chief sitting on pit road right now, what's your move?
Well, I think it kind of depends on where you're at. I think some of these guys still can take advantage of this, short pit strategy before the end of this stage to move on to start getting free up. Then, for Cole Custer, I think probably if you finish somewhere in the top 4 or 5 here at the end of this stage, you go ahead and do all your business on pit road. You take your fuel and your tires, and then you just do fuel or tires if you stop off in that kind of thing. So overall, definitely a win for these guys. And I think some of the other crew chiefs are probably seeing this, thinking it can pay off for them as well. Really, it's about 11th place right now, but still pit and still be on the green line.
Yeah, I think you're definitely going to see more than we did in the first stage because Phil Custer is definitely going to come out on the positive side, don't you think?
Definitely, I definitely think so. You know, especially Sadler. If you're only going to gain 1 or 2 points right here in this stage, you need to set yourself up for a good finish. That's going to pay off more than just 1 or 2 stage points.
Well, and you've got a guy like Lawson and Sadler with 40 ton points, Daniel Henry with 1 point there, and Ty Dillon around 11 who is out of the points on all still within that window that could hit. So
Yeah, they're all 8 to 11 seconds or so back behind the leader, which we've seen already Professor take that gamble and really pay off for him. So you may see this happen again in the next 5 laps or something.
But 18 laps in stage 2 of the 25, Ryan Keselowski is 2 right now.
What goes around comes around. As the race laps, we know that a clean race pays off in the finish. That's why NASCAR commits to green programs in biofuel, like Sunoco Green E15, so we can offset our carbon emissions. We're not going to stop making a difference. Neither should you. Either way, you can help by visiting NASCAR.com/green today.
Smithfield marinated fresh pork. Perfect anyway for bringing the family together. Grilled, roasted, sauteed, or slow cooked. The prep work is done, so your meal is ready in about 30 minutes. So you'll never miss a beat. Enjoy real flavor, real fast. It's Smithfield marinated fresh pork. Flavor hails from Smithfield.
At KFC, we choose to make spicy, crispy chicken sandwiches. Not because it is easy, but because it is hard. We choose not only to launch KFC's new Zing sandwich, your $5 Phillips, but to take it to space. Easy. No. It will be hard. Yes. See, we will make our fingers good.
Right? See your sandwich. Before it goes to space. Like I said, they can sit there watching them on the stand, like so Daniel, that's why you that arm made
Lance will stop on her and look
faster starter and get the great power John. Any officer John was out there. I just want to thank you, Marie. I'd like to thank the U.S. I just want to thank the Air Force. Corporal Taylor Krasinski. That's thank you. Thank you.
Welcome back to the city. From Pocono, then to call Coyote Tractor. What a special day. Drivers only here for the Pocono Championship. And now we have the matchup hanging out in the halls of the house. That artist Joey Gunn with Sawyer upstairs. Now Sawyer.
See, they let the professionals do the Coyote tractors because they knew that we were confused and made the tongue tied on several occasions. After we were a break, we saw a third three, and now we have several cars coming to the river.
The car's still coming around to him. I really like this getting his picture on the wood and trying to see right? Trying to leapfrog. Trying to get some position here for this next revolution and title
Don't Sean Custer take advantage of the situation. Huge points getting right there.
That's what makes stage racing so cool is that you see 22 car Brad Keselowski's got a very fast race car. He's proven this in 2 stages already. But now he's going to be starting at least six. I think six cars came down for road. So he might be seventh or so out of the start. He's going to have to pass the field again to try to win the points. But he's too far up front to give away down stage points and playoff points.
Yeah. These last three stages in the Xfinity series, I like that. I like how it creates strategy, creates rivalry within these races. It's going to be fun and interesting as we get down to the end of it.
Well, when you see all the strategy start to take play and you have to like pit stops, you're going to have mistakes. Three cars too fast in and there on the road. So that'll be hard to overcome. Just a few technical issues.
Yeah, that's a big one. Right there, see, you have a great front.
That's how tight it is. He took that risk just like Cole Custer, and he took out right in front of the leader there, and he just got to hold on to Brad for one more lap, and he's going to be the last car to go back.
That is panic right there if you're in the car. The leader's coming right behind you. Yeah, your tires are a little on air pressure. Things pushing. It might be on a split a little bit. Come on, baby. You got to keep that car behind you. Cream cheeks in your ear. Give them a little bit of cheerleading. That's a pretty intense situation for sure.
Right, Keselowski won the first stage. You've seen going around the lap car of the 52 there. And it looks to me like he's going to all he's got to do is make it off turn 3 and stage 2. So we know the speed of that 22 car is really good as he's going to win the second stage here. But man, has the strategy played out, he's going to have to pass a few more in the next stage.
Like what I see now, boys. Shaking up well.
You see Cole Custer.
And that's really they hate some of the guys who took advantage of pitting up there so they could get on the right side. At the end of this thing, I don't know what happened.
Well, I can tell you at the end of the stages, it becomes hard because they race to the start finish line with the top 10 cars. And as those cars start to slow down, some cars may not. Let's see what happens here. Oh, he just lost it. It's loose.
And that's unfortunate. It's a terrible time to have that happen for anybody. Really, those cars seem like they were side by side there. Maybe it's a dirty air and got him.
You hear everybody talking about how tight their cars are getting, so they want to make sure the cars are as loose as possible when they take off. And you have to manage it as a driver the best that you can to try to make this.
Long live the courageous, the tenacious, the ones who push forward and give back. Long live the greater good, the helping hand, and long live the truck built to outlast them all. America's longest glass. Now get an average of 11,060 meters without using the stores to find anything on the trees. Ran up 1,500 big crew cab. Welcome to Canada. Tomorrow, if the faces can find their graves. Action-packed reality competition. You know, it's favorite host, WWE superstar John Cena is back. Transforming lives like no one else can. That means a lot coming from you. American Great premieres tomorrow at 8 Central on Fox. Silverados, Jews, CR trucks, and Alex Run, Teller Motors where the highways are. Right, so because someone does take your price and someone negotiates. Here's what some of our customers have to say about their experience with us. Nice big rock for
Got my solar rebate, I have money in the bank, and I have a little one. We have gas here in fact. Perfect. I love recommending them because I always know you'll get a great deal.
Now with over 1,000 happy customers, Paul Solar Negotiators can afford Home Solar for the best overall solar experience.
You know what I could go for right now?
barbecue, more spicy.
Yeah, try my barbecue bacon cheeseburger. With your choice of sweet or spicy barbecue sauce, top bacon and onion. Piece of cake. Oh, yeah. Really good pizza. A new sweet or spicy barbecue bacon cheeseburger combo for $4.99. Cadillacs, Malicos, Silverados, Jeeps, Dodge, and more. Find Hanford at Keller Motors, the Valley's one and only full-line GM store. Keller Motors, where the hot wheels are. K&N hot flow air filters designed to increase horsepower up to 50% more airflow.
The goal of every allergy sufferer is zero. Nasal allergy symptoms and nothing gets you closer to Nasaport. Unlike antihistamines that target one cause of your symptoms, Nasaport stops more. And stopping more gets you closer to zero. Nasaport stops more than what makes you miserable.
Oh, it is? Welcome back to Pocono. We had a lot of strategy to play out here.
Wait, when you see the social media, I guess, oh,
He's crazy stuff out there on my Twitter account, and Michael's got my phone.
why did you do that?
Well, I figured it's riskier. I saw him next door drinking beer, so I figured he needed something to do today. So we decided to give him my phone.
Picture before and see what happens.
Well, I think we had 6 of them stay out. Obviously, the 22 car got the fastest car, and you had those 6 guys that played strategy. Custer obviously had a great gain of 7 positions there on that. So definitely paid off for him. What are you doing here, Blair?
I'm trying to put as many cards in between me and the 22 as possible. Way somehow I'm a creep. He's a crazy. Is it 22 stays out? And the 42
Eric?
The Brennan Poole coming into his pit stall. We've got the car a lot better today. They started out with pre-entry. Lassie just helped them a lot. Just a little bit tight landing in the three, so they're going to make an air pressure adjustment. I hope this is going to get the car a little bit better. Yeah, the 00 full customer comes in. Jeff Pinder, pioneer of the Pinder before the stage, decided to go to the stages over here. Full customer Scott going to go up on the track car. He's in and out. Ryan.
If you decide to stay out, then your track position was very good. They have a fast enough car. You see that. So we'll see what next time.
But I can tell you this. We had a whole group of, no, you can't do this, you can't do that. We got 2 trustworthy stat guys over here that obviously could be crew chiefs, or it sounds like one left to be a crew chief. So that was pretty impressive. They called that one off on this car staying out. It's going to work because he's going to pit under green, and he's going to be, the field's going to be bunched up. And these guys are going to have the cleanest air possible because the car's not going to be strung out.
And he's got a little bit of a cushion behind him, with Kyle Busch and Kyle Larson on the same amount of laps on their tires as Brad does. He's got a little bit of cushion there to just back up to someone that has way fresher tires that's going to be frustrated as long as he has a good restart here.
And we keep getting caught up in everything. But Kyle Benjamin is sitting there still in second place doing a heck of a job.
Yes, he is for sure.
Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson looked like a boot. Well, we're watching you here, staying out. Been a lot of strategy taking place today. I like what I see. How you got at 22?
No, he's shooting fast into the 20 here, really good. Oh my God. That was the fourth best. Just 2.5. He's just on the low power, just hard to get runs on people. Frustrating, but we're working hard to try to get our hands in the front. But he's just strategy worked out for him.
Well, we're seeing There's King. These restarts are important, so we're looking for big things out there in turn 1, all right?
Okay.
Well, we got another speeder. Darren Wallace too fast off the pit road. See some of these guys stacking up some stations today. Kyle Benjamin at 82, and Algar doing what he's done all year.
Oh, and every truck guy has their own way of conveying powerful. Yeah,
Kind of looks like a monster coming in the future. Holy smokes, that is awesome. You got the basic and you got the beefy.
I think it was clean. Incredible. No way. Get goosebumps. Get 17% below MSRP on all Silverado 1500 LT pickups in stock. That's over $8,100 in this Chevy Silverado. Find those at your local Chevy dealer.
So we know you don't need an expensive. That's why we roll over 100 specialty tools for free. Bring it back when you're done.
Other people know about this?
Oh, yeah. Let's get you what you need.
Models and emblems at your local company. Do it for the memories. Do it for the good times. So it is in the moment. Get inspired with a great deal on new Kawasaki. Hurry in to a participating Kawasaki dealership during the Good Times sales event happening now. Save up to $2,500 plus get great finance offers. We'll make your hits. Series premiere this Monday on Fox.
NASCAR Xfinity sponsored by KFC. Crispy Chicken Finger looking good. And by Pepsi.
Welcome back to the All Driver broadcast here at Pocono for the Xfinity race. And lots of interesting stuff going on. There's nobody really pitted before the first segment, and then now a bunch of people pitted before the segment. We've got all kinds of things going on with payroll penalties. Anyway,
I have a good strategy. We're going to make it. We're going to make it the whole way. And I think that's what the 3 and the 4 are thinking. They just came in. If there is maybe 3 cautions from here to the end, there could be some guys on stretches to make it all the way. So I think there's going to be a lot of different strategies. I don't like the strategy of staying out here. These guys are going to have to make a 14-second pit stop where all these other ones are going to have to fuel off.
Well, we're coming to the Geico restart zone to see how it's all going to play out. Lots of strategy. Here we go.
Man out right on the 20. You see how that draft works and be able to pull the 20 right up next to Brad. They're going to lead. I don't remember being able to take that from Brad Keselowski. That's very impressive. Brad's a good restarter and a lot of experience as well. And to see a rookie do that shows a lot about his start and how good Kyle is actually doing.
Well, these guys want to put up as much pace as possible, too, because if this thing goes green, there's varying strategies. And there's a few cars that are trying to put 2 tires on it. And you heard Dicky there. There might be some guys that try to stretch it and wrap their pace up. So your pace matters when you're at the front of the field, especially when you have all those green like
Well, you have 3 different rookies here that are going to play out here. And, I think with 40 laps or so that you can go You might see some cars hitting here for the next 3, 4, 5 laps or so. Trying to take that game and get themselves the practices before that caution does come out. Eric, what do you have down there? Down there with Chris Gabehart, crew chief on the 20 car, Kyle Benjamin. Chris, your driver's doing a great job all day. What's the strategy call here to stay out, and what's he going to do? What's his job? Wow, Bones, I think you can get pro with this. That was really good. So we're just trying to balance the road, keep him up front. He's inexperienced. Obviously got a ton of speed in both him and the Heisman through Camry, but I just want to keep clean, make sure I keep him focused. We're going to pit stop here as soon as we get in number one. That'll be good to the game. All right, thank you, Chris. That's Eric Jones right there.
But I bet some of the pit reporters, professional pit reporters were like, I don't need to worry about
How do you get the car to excuse me? You know the exact lap he was going to be there.
But he's leading one of the best in the business right there. He's actually one of the two straight practice. He's doing a great job.
Buy one, get one free. All your wardrobe essentials. Also, buy one, get one 50% off on shoes. Plus, traveler suits are $249. And all signature sport coats and blazers are just $199. Only at Joseph Bank.
For those who create their own path, always unstoppable. Remember 2010? OMG. 10 years later, nothing's really changed. It's time to snap out. Snap on a JBL speaker. Press button screen on watch. Get 10 times optional sound. Get it right, world. Hello, Moto here. The Moto Z with Moto. Get 50% off Moto Z 4-story.
For millions of baby boomers, there's a serious virus out there that's been almost forgotten. It's hepatitis C. 1 in 30 boomers has Hep C, yet most don't even know it because it can hide in your body for years without symptoms, and it's not tested for or routine hardware. The CDC recommends all baby boomers get tested. If you have Hep C, it can be cured. For us, it's time to get tested. Ask your healthcare provider for a simple blood test. It's the only way to know for sure.
Okay, I'm just staring. Right now, small McCafes, smoothies, shakes, and frappes are just $2. And every 6 purchase is free with our app.
Introducing new Control GX, the first shampoo for so smart, reduces grain gradually. There you have it. Gradually reduce grain, Control GX shampoo. Just for that.
NASCAR Xfinity Series Racing is sponsored by Hep C Hope and by Liberty Mutual Insurance, helping drivers worry less. Let's take a look at how Brad Keselowski's spotter Joey Meyer helped him worry less on that last restart. We'll start with the Liberty Mutual Insurance spotter coverage, and there they are, high above the 2.5 mile racetrack.
I don't trust those guys anymore. Sitting up in this booth, they can't see anything. That was my first thought when I got in here. I'm supposed to trust this guy over the top to that I can't hardly even see, telling me I'm too live over there. Not a chance. Not trust. I guess I do have knowledge.
Ricky? Yeah, we're going for a pit stop. Car's not handling like he wants, doesn't have the speed. We're going to see how many laps they can do here, how many stops, and just try to work this track position and strategy to work this car to the front.
Well, there's 38 laps to go, and really, this is what you want to do. You want to be the first one to pit road so that you can get the most advantage on those tires and gain the most time on the center tire. Let's see how this past the lead happens. Looks to me like pretty much the same way he's passed everybody else. Just they're able to hold the low line better, going through turn one and staying the gas. Where Brad is as strongest for sure. Let's get off of turn one.
Seen a lot of guys down on pit road right now.
Yeah, we've got the 48, 3, 00. We've got a bunch of them. And that just falls right into the strategy. Ricky?
Yeah, the 00 fired off a lot farther than he wanted to. They're doing fuel only right here, so that's pretty interesting to see how that's going to play.
Exactly what you were talking about. You got to be the first one off the pit road. The clean air we're seeing is a big way.
So I like that strategy. It's all about time. And here comes the 22. As you see the 22 coming down here, I think they obviously put themselves in a box to put 4 tires on here. So it's going to be the game of 4 tires on the 22 and no tires to just fuel on the 00. So it's just a time game and have to see how it plays out. Ryan?
4 times today. We were talking about the 4-time game and no-time game. So all that time is the thing that go out on the track.
It'll be really interesting in how this all plays out. Once everyone cycles through, and we can start to see where everyone's going to be. It'll be interesting to see who the actual leader is going to be.
Well, we got 36 laps to go, so those 40. What we have is right on the edge of the field. I think some of those guys may have hit it early because you talk to these crew chiefs a lot. They're like, well, after too early, banking on a caution. If that caution doesn't come out, there's going to be a lot of trouble for a few of these cars. Ryan?
21 on pit road. It seems coming out of each corner. They're trying to tackle up just a little bit. The 42 Kyle Larson also on pit road. He's been kind of tight all day and just needs to get back to the throttle. He'll get out the corner. It's crazy and very soft today. He can get off those a little bit more.
And I don't think anybody was expecting the racing to be as green flag as it has been today. And when you start talking about brakes, here comes our leader, Kyle Benjamin.
600. I think you need right here.
It's nothing fancy here. This is where if you go a little bit too far, the penalty of speeding is huge. Eric?
Benjamin on pit road. Probably his first ever green flag pit stop coming in. Don't see any adjustments so far. Kyle's been quiet on the radio. John Usher, the gas man, making sure that thing's going to be packed full of fuel before to get every ounce he can.
And Kyle Benjamin finishes up his pit work there. That's pretty good. You know, for a young guy who's only running 2 races to come in and have to make a green flag pit stop, which I would think that they practice here. He did a great job, and as long as we don't hear about these speeding permits, it looked like everything was smooth.
So looking forward to seeing how this is all going to play out here. Need a few more laps to see it, make sure everybody's good. Let's see what we got.
Here comes Daniel Suarez. He's the current leader. Ryan, what you have down there?
There's running 4 side of the pit. Let's look at these guys of this just to kind of keep on the I think 2 times. So
Yeah, that's the strategy we talked about. You pitted the caution before with 4 tires on. You don't have that many laps on your left, on your left side tire, so you go right side and try to jump out far more. But that would work for different speeding down the road.
Costly mistake. Really had Britt going when we try to stretch the fuel knowledge.
But a lot of guys just didn't show up. They stopped showing up when I was left. So I don't think we'll see what else is going to be the best car with the most fuel over going.
That's the old Jeep strategy there, hoping for a caution at the end. Sometimes you don't get it here. This has a green flag deal in its head all day. So, like we said earlier, you don't roll the dice. You never know.
Hi guys, it's great to be here. At the mall, coming out at school, at the vacation of Big Easy. Yeah. Today I want to show you guys the next section of products. What do you think? That's great. It's sexy. It looks aggressive. But not overbearing. It's not too big, not too small. Feels like a perfect car for anybody. I'll check it anyway. Current qualified GM lessees can use this introductory lease on the all-new 2018 Chevy Equinox for around $249. Find new roads at the Chevy dealer. It's awesome. So, we literally cannot live without it. We can't live without it. It's time to reimagine it and make it even better. It's time you had awesomely fast in-home Wi-Fi. No, nope, not fast enough. No, nope, no. Now we're talking. It's time your Wi-Fi works here and here and here. And not sure why you need it here, but why not? It's time you knew exactly who's on your Wi-Fi and when. Whoa, why would anyone need to know that? Steven, please, Pastor Ben. It's time your Wi-Fi actually listens to you. Show me my Wi-Fi number. Even when no one else does. Here, boy. And it's even time your Wi-Fi is scheduled a little time. Oh! Yes, indeed. Amazing speed, coverage, and control.
Introducing Xfinity X5. Find your awesome and change the way you Wi-Fi.
K&N Performance Air Intake Systems. For more inflow in, more horsepower out. Guaranteed. Will you be ready when the moment turns your left? Cialis for daily use. And the urinary symptoms of BPH. Tell your doctor about your medicines and ask if your heart is healthy enough for sex. Do not take Cialis and take nitrates for chest pain or others for pulmonary hypertension, as this may cause an unsafe drop in blood pressure. Do not drink alcohol or possess. To avoid long-term injury, get medical right away before action lasts more than 4 hours. If you have a sudden decrease or loss of hearing or vision, stop taking Cialis and get medical help right away. Ask your doctor about Cialis. At Joseph A. Bank, buy one, get one free, get all your wardrobe essentials. Also, buy one, get one 50% off on shoes, plus traveler suits at $249. And also, get sport coats and blazers at just $199. Only at Joseph A. Bank.
NASCAR Xfinity Series Racing is sponsored by Cialis. And my credit one day, the official credit card of NASCAR. And aerial coverage here at Pocono provided by Goodyear. Everything they learn makes tires for the rolling demands of NASCAR inspires what rolls into yours. Goodyear, the official tire of NASCAR. And now it's time for our race summary presented by Coyote Track. Justin Allgaier currently the leader, 28 cars on the lead lap, and it's been Brad Keselowski who has led the way in both of the stations. We've got 29 laps to go. Come on, guys. All yours.
Yeah. Okay. We're making sure you're on top of your game. We're going to confused up here on what the 7 and Justin Allgaier is ready on. What you got to be doing? Don't seem to be saving fuel. And if there is a cross at the end, which seems like they need to make it, they're going to get some really cool tires with cars behind them that have pressure tires. Absolutely. Danny, you're a rare guy. How many long cars this guy? They've got 33 seconds to these guys that are coming from the back. You made the bet, you got to lie in it, don't you? Absolutely, they're going to lie the whole way. They're in big trouble. The only thing they can really try to do is run this out enough to where caution does come out. Then they drag people behind them that won't come and get tired. So they're just trying to get track positions a different way. They're not going to make it. There's no way they can make it work. They have a bunch of lost laps. So they need to just run this property 10 more laps. Hope the crosser comes out, hit, and then bring a lot of people with them on the road. I think the double zero is definitely the first guy on Gross committed. I think how this plays out, if there's no option or anything. The 2 tires compared to Brad Keselowski's 4 tires. Brad has made up some ground, but seems to be getting closer and closer a lot of times.
You're watching the race right here, Custer. And they said, Brad Keselowski, this is the race for the win, as far as I can tell.
And a lot of times they'll keep getting closer and closer because Brad's getting it very near. And he can't take advantage of the speed that he needs to make. He's going to get by these 2 cars in front of him. He keep trying to control in case of most of that, Joe, is me not paying attention to what was going on to this big screen right next to me. I didn't figure out Brad was right behind the double zero car, so that's why he's running the same speed. Just about got leads.
Difficult to find a way. Always unstoppable. Just for 4 special days, this fall.
Summertime means lawn and garden cleanup time, and you love the power of it. I do it to save your time and money. It's the summer cleanup deal at Jensen and Beauregard. You'll free on sale on the mowers for a clean cut lawn start at just $3.99, or clear back weeds and clean up edges with a Honda trimmer for just $3.29. You'll find the complete line of Honda pumps, generators, snow blowers, and tillers, all assembled and ready for you at Jensen and Beauregard. Espresso, Lotus, and Vitality.
Let's see what happens when Wi-Fi. Your home temporarily.
With Xfinity XFi, you can actually personalize your at-home Wi-Fi.
You not only get the most Wi-Fi coverage throughout your home, but you can manage that network. So you can see which devices and which people are most active. Let's say it's bedtime for the kids, and you want to shut off their devices. You can control that. Fantastic. No, we don't have any of this stuff.
Get started with a special offer at a Fix One Double Play for $69.99 a month for a year. Now with double the speed. Click call to see the store today.
If you're looking for something special and something good, there's only one place, Richards. For nearly 50 years, Richards has served up the best prime rib and seafood. As a famous deluxe dinner for 2 allows you to wine and dine for a fixed price. A Central Valley dining tradition on historic Belmont on Lake. Follow our neon sign to Richards, where you'll find something special and something good on the menu.
Welcome back to Pocono, where we pretty much tried to take over. I think we got a little bit of a nervous start, but I think right now it's flowing pretty well. So it's we're gonna have another guy on the booth. We probably need up here next week and off the deal. He's pretty good at saving fuel. Definitely Charlotte. So he'll be in the booth next week when we get to Michigan. Oh yeah, we'll have the 2 professionals back.
Yeah, this is a great job security for all the professional people. It's racing for us on our behalf. Thank you for letting us sit in. All you guys, Michael, Dunlay, all this. It's fun and all, but man, it's getting hectic. A lot of stress going on. There's a bunch of coverage.
Ricky, yeah, I'm here with the group team for the number 7, Jason Burnett. As the coaching comes out here, Jason, what's the strategy out of this?
Oh,
Well, we're just trying to do something with everybody right now. You know, it's our only chance. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, sorry there, guys. He's trying to figure out what he's going to do with the strategy here. With that caution, with Tim to go pit, put the tires on, and whoever else have full tires on.
Yeah, interesting. Coach McBride, it's jumped up there. Down into turn 1. But this is definitely where we change the strategy up right back. Yeah, this is definitely an interesting spot to crunch here.
Oh, look at left tire. Turning straight right into the outside wall.
There he goes. And as teams, that's something that everybody here is always pushing the limit on, is how low can you go on those left side tires before they start coming apart, causing damage. So Goodyear makes a great tire, but as teams, we do everything we can to maximize our performance.
I wonder what that Fox thought. That's right where that Fox was qualifying today. They went in the hole. I bet that woke them up a little bit when 33 hit the wall. He had a great bit of qualifying there today. There's Jill. He was just watching qualifying, might as well think this is like the
How many? The boys have been outclassed.
Oh, they got it. They got it. Well, I'm sure there's several of them laying down in their motorhome like that Fox was on the warm asphalt. Hey, yeah, you're fine.
What's that one? Now what we have on our hands? The strategy game plays on. Caution comes out like some of them were asking for and hoping for. Justin Allgaier, Brennan Miller. Danny, what do you think?
All right, here's what Justin needs to do. He needs to just stay out. Forget pitting. He needs to stay out, hope for another caution or even another. And you know, at the end of these Xfinity races, I know last year they had a tough getting two on restart. So I would just bet on the other's going to be more cautious, and he can stretch it there at the end.
That's 47 laps, but that's a long ways. How many laps do you think he needs?
He pitted with 47 to go, but there were three more. He's got three caution laps in the bank already. So really, that number is maybe 45. And so with this caution here, it goes down to 43 now. Where more cautions is right at 40. So he wants to win the race. I think stay out and hope for cautions. He wants a good finish.
The pits are up, and we're just seeing what happens here.
All right, but I think that's a really good question. Got 5 tires, get the semi come out, and at least be good to go.
Eric, the 62, Brennan Gaughan coming out pit road here. They've been a little bit tight here. They can't get the race. They worked on the side of it. They're going to get out in front air pressure. Looks like 4 tires are going to go on, and he's going to down the way. Ricky?
Yeah, Justin Allgaier slots into his start box. Going to go back on the air pressure just a little bit. They feel like they went a little too far. They were really hoping for that caution within the last 10 laps, but they did. Dallas points out 54, 58 towers down the right.
Yeah, it's only to the 51 car. There's kind of been a little bit of a lack of practice there. He's been just really tight taking off, and we all know when tight taking off when he restarts. It's really hard to maintain more game. So we're coming from 4 times to try to accomplish this last spin.
Wow. We have a lot going on. We've got all 4 tires on the cars that just hit it. Both clusters are leaking on 2 tires who came right in. So we don't know how this is all going to play out. We'll see.
Smartphones? OMG. 10 years later, nothing's really changed. It's time to snap out of it. Hello. Snap on a JBL speaker. Press 7 inch screen on the wall. Get 10 times. Get excited, world. Hello. Here. The Moto Z with Moto Mods. Get 50% off Lotus Force Joy.
Allergies can hold you back. Break through with Electrofine Relief. It starts working in one hour. Relief lasts 24 hours and it's not drowsy. Break through allergies with Electrofine Relief.
We make our straws nice and wide. You can turn the ice cold Coke and get your taste buds all at once. Except for that one in the back that's really hard to read. Sorry, little guy. Hurry in now. Any size soft drinks are just $1 at McDonald's.
Long live the courageous, the tenacious, the ones who push forward and give back. Long live the greater good. Built to outlast them all. Ran the last never had 11,068 when
Our on his own reward program, $20 5 times, that's a $20 reward.
Oh, look at that. You got a $20 reward.
I needed it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's awesome. Let's get you what you need. I love Rousseau's. I really want to go. Here, Pocono, I remember we did a little bit great. It's such a long way. So the restart is all the way to turn one. You're not going to like come out of the corner or in the middle of the corner like some of the shorter tracks and all that. Everyone's just straight. If you're on the bottom lane, you're going to be able to kind of make some moves on the inside. If you're on the top, you're going to you're not going to straightaway and try and get a good run in turn one. Sometimes you win. I'll tell you what. It's been fairly calm today. The business is getting ready to pick up. Laps to go. I got it all right in front of me, and I still can't spit it out. I got 19 laps to go, and I'll promise you the give and take won't be as friendly as it has been so far.
Well, I think that, and also you have different strategies. You have some cars, you have Justin Allgaier, who did pit it with 4 tires on. He's alive right now. He's got to be aggressive right now. His whole race is up the line. He's got to get 4 or 5 spots if he can on the start and kind of jump a big. And then you have drivers like Custer, Brett Keselowski, that have a little older tires on their cars, and especially Cole Custer was probably the oldest, I think, because he did have few only stops. There's 4 or 5 different strategies going on right now, coming together on this one race.
Well, I noticed a little something earlier, and that was with Eric Jones. I don't know if you guys noticed, but right around let's say here, we got a lot of we got a little bit of a influence here. The Bowling magazine, that is clean. I like to tell. I didn't say I was just saying it. Yeah. That's all. Oh, not so awesome. Training wheels. Mississippi Mud Flap. That's a good name for that one. Yeah, Mississippi Mud Flap there. That had to be pre-Danica because I promise you he didn't have that long. She couldn't have run up. I definitely, I threatened Eric. I said, do not shave those lines off. We have to see those on TV. Now he's got a hat on. So, y'all look down there. Lipstick. Ricky, what do you have down there?
Well, I'm here with the crew chief of the 0 Jeff Peters. Feel lonely. Got track position. You think we can hang out in front of that 22 for, we got 18, 17 laps left.
It's going to be tough. 22 certainly fast, but Cole's driving the wheel over. Awesome makes it forward. We'll say meters came. So that's what we've been doing all day, just trying to keep him in the best track position we could. And he's doing a good job.
Yeah, Neil's strategy is definitely playing off, so we'll be pulling for him to keep it out in front of that 22, right?
Tam Hamilton on the 22 car. You guys have a fast piece today. I know myself. I'm privileged to run a lot this year. You finished second. You did today, and then probably going to be next week.
I'll be right. I hope so. You know as good as everybody how many times we've run second on that 22 car this week this year. So I think we're in good shape. We have enough time to stay out behind us. The SKF Mustangs had a really good race today, so if we can make something happen with double zero, I think we got a little cushion. We got plenty to get into the end, so maybe today's the day. You guys do a great job. It'll be exciting. Let's see what they're going to say.
Yeah, I've been listening to the 20 car spotter all day, like I talked about earlier. It's been really interesting You're listening to him driving through traffic, learning more about racing in this dirty air. Pocono is one of the worst tracks for the dirty air, learning about how to get yourself in and get that run off the corner. So this is going to be one of the toughest restarts for him in 6. I'm excited to see what he's going to do.
I think there's a couple interesting stories. I think the fact that the 22 hasn't won yet, and they've run as well as they have. And I think Cole Custer being the top finished Xfinity guy the last couple of weeks. But tomorrow on FS1, it's Monster Energy Cup Series racing on the track. Everyone wants to call it the Tricky Triangle. Monster Energy Cup Series racing for Pocono. Coverage begins tomorrow at 1:30 Eastern on FS1.
That's it. Here's the line. You're watching these guys, you're watching these restarts. I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
Yeah, I wonder if the strategy is going to be like we see today. With I know our stages are a lot longer. We can't even make one stage without I believe so. The strategy would definitely be different, but there'll be also a lot of strategy in cars trying to, like I say, leapfrog each other, trying to get that clean air under them.
I know one thing. It's a lot easier to be in that car and just let the crew sheet the spot over. All the guys do all the strategy work. Tell me tell me when to stay out. I like that a lot.
But we've got an extra crew chief up here. We've actually got 2 crew chiefs up beside us here making all this happen. But here we go again as we approach the Geico restart zone. See how all shakes out.
Already seeing a lot more progression here. It's a huge push for Billy Sauer. He pushing so much, he took the lead.
Yeah, Alex Seller never got off the back corner of the 22. Pushed him down and gave him a good start. But
Hey, with it go time.
I definitely learned something else. That's the guy in front of me going to push hard.
And that was the 22 guy getting his hands full right now.
He's still stuck on the outside. Up in the ball.
You see, clean Kyle Larson has figured it out. Got that thing in clean. Where did he go?
What just happened? I mean, it wasn't about Kyle Larson and his car being tired and how he couldn't make it through traffic. Where he is leaving.
Get in the back. You can see the side drive and driving down the front straight. Huge. That's exactly what he did.
And I think as we talk about Alex Sauer, I think we talked earlier about how he really hasn't been fast all weekend. He hasn't been in contention all week. You see the 7 making a 3 wide lead.
That leads in line. You're going to clear. Clear time behind you.
That's all it took. Hey, came off of him. And then it's like, look how he battled back. Rather than give it up, he starts into the front, got him through wide.
There's nothing like an angry race car driver sometimes. You get me mad, hit the game line, I'm going to the front as quick as I can. We're going to make some aggressive moves. Brad knows he has the fastest car. He wants to get back up here and at least get back to the 1. I can tell you that much.
He's beat up a little bit here, not there at the end, but he's a lot of fun to do right here.
And it seems like it just kind of piles up. Kyle got out of the group a little bit. Kyle Benjamin got out of the group a little bit right there, and then piled up behind him to try to pass him again. So here you see Brandon has the last right there. So the new Ford F-150 with its highest ranked grade aluminum alloy off the competition. Now it's time to put its off by adding new more powerful next generation 3.5 engine and an all new 10-speed transmission, making it more power and acceleration, more efficiency and it's Ford's F-150. KFC, wing shoes, the made spicy, crispy chicken sandwiches. Not because it is easy, but because it is hard. We choose not only to launch KFC's new chicken sandwich in a $5 but to take it to space. The movie really hard. Yes, but when we succeed, we will make our biggest good. Chicken sandwich before you go to space.
What goes around comes around. That's a sport of races and laps. We know that a clean race pays off in the finish. That's why NASCAR commits to green programs and biofuel, like Sunoco Green E15, so we can offset our carbon emissions. We're not going to stop making a difference, and neither should you. Learn how you can help by visiting NASCAR.com/green today.
The Lance Corporal Daniel F. Swain.
John, I just would like to thank you. Thank you.
The land of the free because of the brave.
Everybody, welcome back to Pocono Raceway. We've had an exciting restart. That was pretty good. Sadler pushed the 22 Keselowski down into turn one and continued to push him until he took the lead. We've got Kyle Larson in the lead now. So up to the booth. What do you guys think?
I think it's exciting.
I like it.
Yeah.
Hey, when it's open, it's time, right?
They went to open and maybe we just have down Larson, and now he's leading the race. I think the guy in second is the guy that to me is the guy that sticks out every week. Doesn't have speed, and then all of a sudden he shows up at the end of the race. And one thing that stuck out to me was Ross Jackson this week. Finish outside the top 10. And then you look at all these young guys, 6, 7, 8, outside the top 10. And Elliott Sadler has, like I put it earlier, the old guy. The old guy, like, he didn't figure it out with the experience. And I'm sure the old guy. I know what you did that.
Yeah, I would agree. He's capitalizing on them 4 tires. That's strong. 7 cars. 11 guys. Start over the third and up and down.
Yeah, I'm not sure he's going to have enough time to get Larson. He's never going to get to the one. Back to that one. That's what I want to see. I want to see that too. That's going to be very interesting to see how Brett plays that one.
7 is a quick time with a 1 car. He knows that's coming. And he's probably coming.
The good corner for Justin Elgar. It's going to get
Surprised myself most of them all day. Not really surprised since he's out front. That clean air does wonders. He always finds a way to the front. The race goes in for that forward. He's on 4 tires. The one is on 2. The one seems to be fading. But the 22 is coming pretty hard. It's never had there. What do you have?
I just looked up crew chief Jason Burdett, looked down at me, and gave me the half sort of smile, said, hey, this might work out here. So those 4 tires are working good for Justin Allgaier. Great restart. It'll be interesting to see if he gets it with one thing. Obviously, pass up here another, but he's also looking at his mirror and 22 coming. But Justin feels like right now the positive all day.
Here's a good battle between Cole Custer, Brendan Gong, and Matt Tiff, who started first. We haven't talked about him much, but he's on the outside right now, running 6th, 7th, 8th. By the time we get to the next one, from 6th to 8th days. So he's still done a great job in the field. The other guy with not a lot of experience.
No tires. A lot going on right here.
Well, that's the thing I love about stage racing. I mean, this has been a story every week because of the fact that we have so much to talk about. The stages are short, and especially in this particular series, because of the fact that those stages are short, we've got a lot
So it's been hard to keep up with. And there's a lot of races back in the pack, but there's also a hell of a race for the lead right now. You see Justin Allgaier and Brad Keselowski, they're running down Kyle Larson right now. As they're kind of drafting a little bit even at these straightaways, how they're going to be able to catch up to Larson, and we're going to have a good race with 7 to go.
It's 7 laps to go here is not like a normal racetrack. It's a long way around to exercise.
Brad is to the top turn there, and then even off the threes, there's a lot of speed through the center. If he can make big time off somehow, he's got something for us.
That's really what it's going to come down to. It's going to be how long does it take to get around Justin Allgaier. The longer it takes to get around Justin Allgaier, that's better for Kyle Larson.
Yes, that's right. Those two race each other. The more Kyle Larson's going to be able to stretch that gap out, or at least keep that gap for a little bit. But I tell you, they're catching them a lap right now, even as they're racing a little bit back there.
That's a 53.95 for Kyle Larson, 53.82 for Allgaier, 53.80 for Keselowski.
And the question's going to happen, like we saw earlier, as Justin Allgaier gets in the back of the 42 car, he gets in that aero situation, but he is in it now. The way that car is you see it pushed up, Travis keep Aaron on front, close that gap up, you see how Kyle is able to drop away a little bit. But the draft works in clearly terms, and it's not down the straightaway. And then it's got right flag.
A great shot right there, great camera, like you can see the drama.
That's and as you see that long and straight away, may not be big enough. That's what 22 radio said.
I like that.
I think so. The camera, and I can tell you that Brad wants to index. I know all the cars do. Your car is not good enough to win there.
Yes, he's definitely just he kind of backs up first, but they're trying to get Justin Allgaier on the first three out the longest straightaway in NASCAR here. Such a long time ago, really tough to get back off around the straightaway.
It's really all about timing. Brad was just trying to time that corner, and Justin makes a little mistake right there in turn 3. Brad behind him, and the car in front of him, that draft makes up the ground that he lost, and now they're.
Then they got
Really strong through that tunnel here. Josh is so neat to see all the strategy, all the racing, to watch it come down to this. Kyle Larson finally got that clean air to the season.
It's not going to be easy for Brad to pass Kyle Larson situation. It is going to be a heck of a race all through the end here.
But we're coming down to 3 laps to go. We know Brad Keselowski has the best car. What's Larson trying to do right now? What is he trying to
I think for Larson right now, obviously he's in the lead a lot, but he needs to cover that yellow line. He needs to get all the air off of the 22 that he can to maintain the lead. And obviously he's not the fastest car, but he needs to try to put the trailing car in as much of a disadvantage aero-wise as he possibly can, which is just covering that line.
If you get in there too shallow in the center, you can back the car up and get underneath it. You've got to keep it on that yellow line.
Let's not forget about Justin Allgaier. He's right there. These two start racing each other too hard. He's just going to start taking advantage and sneaking win out of it.
That's the thing that Brad has to be careful. If he does get up beside the 42, and you see how close Allgaier is here, if those cars get side by side, that 7's going to get a heck of a toe into whatever corner they're going into next.
And you saw like Justin didn't race the 26 that hard when he got underneath him. He actually put his finger out the window and said, go ahead. He might want to be in that third spot right now for something to happen here.
Kyle's just doing a great job of keeping that off the 22's nose so he gets tight behind you. That's just experience right there. That's something that you learn with a lot of laps around these racetracks.
You know, that heart rate is up. Believe me, if you're pumped on it and you got there, and you can't see they both get down in the April, trying to get on the left front, and they both get trying to get to the back bumper as much as they can to Kyle Larson. Maybe Kyle Grand Pilot. But what we've been hearing from a lot of the pit report is that Kyle Larson has been trying to stuff back.
You can hear Brad downshift right there trying to get this run.
The white flag race says we have 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Trying to get him loosened up.
And this is what they're thinking. Dog out on the outside. They're going to give our record. Clear.
And that was about as well timed as a pass as you've ever seen. Brad Keselowski took the fastest car and just made an absolute great pass with it.
That car didn't hit him, but he did touch the pass right there. Took the air out of it, got him loose, give up the drive. We're on the win race.
Brad Keselowski wins his 35th race, and most importantly,
That's awesome for that race. Even though it's really bad, it is a very good race for the 22 teams, and they've got seconds. Sometimes we know how many seconds things. It hurts more than sometimes crashing even. So to see how excited they are, they deserve to have a fast car today and come back.
And what I love about this is the fact that Brad Keselowski got behind. He never gave up. And it almost looked like he was even more.
So just like you said, you know, a little bit of anger behind the wheel goes a long ways. You got switched out of the way. It'll happen here.
Angry is the leader of the world.
And this is our first last lap pass of the season.
I think he downshifted right there and got the run. That's exactly what I think happened right there. Downshifted, grabbed that gear, that crunch we were talking about. He just got it. That was his thing. He's that left down there.
Because his car was so fast that he didn't have to
I think you're just down and out. You're out of options. You try everything else. That's right.
finish. That's awesome. I don't think we could imagine what's to talk about today with all the stages and all the strategy and Brad coming from behind. You got too tired. In the end, this guy right last game. I think that's what he had race and walked up to victory by 50. That's
Just go downstairs now.
Introducing our new crossover, Toyota CHR. Toyota, let's go places. K&M Performance Air Intake Systems. More airflow in, more horsepower out. Guaranteed. Legendary. History awaits. The U.S. Open, Thursday at 11 a.m. That's 1 at 6 p.m. on Fox. Boom. Oh.
You got something.
Still?
No, you're good.
Chow down on the new bigger, better cheeseburger. AM, PM. Too much good stuff.
You go for it right now?
Here, found that barbecue bacon cheeseburger. Our choice of the sweet or spicy barbecue sauce, topped with bacon and onion. Piece of cake. Oh, yeah. You're great. We serve my new sweet or spicy barbecue bacon cheeseburger combo for $4.99.
Get this gotta go. That's your Jancy go.
You can strike it rich too with over $1 million in cash and prizes. Swipe your trusty rewards card daily for daily prizes and a chance to win the motherload of cash. Daily. Your cash and cards on Fridays and Saturdays. You might even drive home in a new Jeep, Dodge, or Chrysler. Strike it rich at your Jancy Gold Resort and Casino. And special thanks to Colorado Blue there.
Fingers don't wear pants. Grab 222 ounce freezes for just $2. AM, PM. Too much good stuff.
Best overall solar experience. Call Solar Negotiators at Solar.
Aerial coverage provided by Goodyear. Superior performing tires to face challenging conditions on the track and on the road. Goodyear, the official tire of NASCAR. Wow, what a great finish. What an impressive job by Brad Keselowski. I mean, he obviously was pushed off the turn one by Elliott Sadler, and of course, then when Brad got back to Elliott, Elliott moved over and let him by. It's probably smart, but very impressive. Went just to 12th place and made it all the way back to the lead in 15 and a half laps it took him. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, to me, what I was most impressed with is just the pressure. It's very easy to leave your pool when you get pushed back to the race car, especially that late in the race, 17 to go. But wow, it's just a fast car. He was able to work the track just right. How about saving this rear-shifting move?
Yeah, Brad did an incredible job. He showed why he is the veteran that he is and the incredible driver that he is. And we have Ryan Blaney, victory lane.
That was the coolest thing I've ever seen. Had a great call all day, and yeah, showed me the turn one there. I'm sure you're happy with the push initially and not the Buckley to one, but you did a great job getting back, and that last lap back. What do you see that?
It's a little surreal. I'm talking to Ryan Blaney in Victory Lane. Crazy, blowing my mind. Yeah, we were leaving or second, whatever it was, and that gave me a good push to clear zone zero, but he carried me all the way to turn one, and I got down there, my rear tires off the ground, I went straight, trying not to bang it at the wall, but from there, just kind of a never give up, man. You're finally on 30, but drove by a bunch of cars and just pushed as hard as I could. Looked like Kyle's car was struggling just a little bit, and was getting, kind of tight in the middle, loose off, and he was doing a really good job of holding close so I couldn't get any runs, and just on the last lap, I got right to his bumper and got him loose, and we shot to the time here, thing down the back stretch, and all up on the apron, that looked really cool. I can't wait to see the replay on the Fox here, but kind of a race, and I'm really happy for the 22 team. It's been a while, well documented how they haven't been in victory lane, but these top tires have been part of the story for a long time. They deserve it. Without that, I wouldn't, probably have a career in NASCAR, but they're not on the car today. SCAF is, so proud of them guys too from the area here, and it's good for Ford and everybody. And it feels good for me. It feels good. Even better for the team. They deserve it.
You agree how well? Have you saved your downshift? And that was cracked perfectly, and I thought we were going to get at least a good one. I know down the apron, that's what I need to get away from. So great job. Congrats to the 22 team. Thanks, guys.
Well, I'm here with Justin Allgaier, today's second place finisher. New points leader. He was doing all the math in his head. He was telling me throughout the whole race. Said he was going to be leading by 1 point when this thing was over. Just got a confirmation. New points leader. Great call for by your crew chief, Jason Burnett, there at the end.
That really was the call. Everybody from Motorsports has done a great job this year. We knew we had speed in our Alamo Chevy. We knew it was fast. We just needed that track position, and we got behind early. And when we made that call, we were able to cycle back through. A good restart that helped, but the fresh tires were really what it was all about at the end. And unfortunately, we tried to make it interesting and just didn't have the speed to pass the 22. But all in all, good day. I know you wanted to win the race today, and know it's always the point of losing the last lap. But what was it that kept your car from victory lane today? It never looked like it was a winning car. What did you need more? Yeah, I thought I was third to fifth place car at best. The 22 is by far a lot better than everybody else. And I mean, lose for like 3 laps, and I get really tight on exit, and kind of hurt me and allow us to give those guys that close on me there at the end. And was trying to stay as low as I could to get them tight behind me. And I just got too tight off of turn one there, and Brad got a run on me and got to my inside, and that was pretty much it. So, maybe I should probably been a little bit more patient. Back to the throttle there off one, just trying to help my exit out. But I was getting worse and worse every lap. And I think you guys can see us close on me pretty fast. So, just kind of get the win, but a good day for everybody on the EF team. They did a good job, good pit stops, shipping the car better throughout the race. It's not quite good out there at the end, but still a good run for us. Excellent. Thank you guys. Well, we're pretty lucky in the race that we got today. If we come down to the last lap finish and see all the strategy play out and everything can happen today, I got to tell you, I'm relieved this is over. I've never been more nervous in my whole life. So, congratulations to Brad Keselowski. And last lap shift. Man, it was awesome. Just, like Blaine said, he timed it just perfect. Was able to loosen him up at the right moment, grab that downshift nice and smooth. He said how hard that is to grab that downshift because the gear differential is so different from fourth to third gear in his Xfinity cars. He's able to time it just right, keep his car in control, get a good drive off the corner, get underneath him, and
And the thing that I took from this race and today, my experience today is this stage racing. It's been a topic of discussion all year long. I think we saw it play out in exactly the format they hoped to with it when they made this rule. So those short stages in this Xfinity series, I think, are great. I think we created a lot of excitement throughout those, a lot of strategy. Cole Custer capitalized on that. We saw him make a lot of points today. Great finish at the end. I had fun, but guys, I really think it's time to hold on.
back in here.
Can we drive tomorrow?
Yeah,
That's on your show, guys. I think, this is the first, Michael, last lap pass in 2017. And you and I were back there, and these guys were up here. That's not fair. These boys had it all. The best strategy last lap pass. What surprised you the most about today? What was the most fun?
I thought the strategy was most fun to me. Watching that was crazy, but to see Brad win was special. To hit 22 car into victory lane. He's already had a special week. He raised a lot of money for his charity with the Fisher House up in Michigan Thursday. So to see good things happen to people is with a smile on my face.
It's fun to see you concentrate for so long. Strategy. Let's cover it. I think we give a grade.
And for sure, really, really good job, Stars. Thank you. And I appreciate everybody letting us do this. This has been an experience like I've never had before. It was fun.
We got to finish now.
All right. Danny, do that. Danny, Danica, where's this mess?
Oh, wait, we gotta finish it now? It's, help me out. Yeah, I can't. Well, since I was Danica's coach, we talked about that earlier, and I'm the only one that brought it in for Danica. Oh, so this is for you. Congratulations on making it through your first full. Thank you. That's nothing for you, Denny. Is this when you took the microphone away from me? That's your own mic flag. You can do whatever you want, but it's for Danica.
I just want my codes back. I gotta have my codes back. Okay.
This was a fun day, though. This was a fun day. Thank you so much. What an honor to be put in this position. We asked you to do this, and thank you. There was, while it may have looked like the regulars were off camera to some degree, they were literally about 18 inches from us the entire time. So thank you guys so much for letting us invade, and I'm happy to get back to my regular day job. All right, tomorrow, tune in to Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series racing from Pocono on FS1. Coverage begins with race day at 1:30 Eastern. Next week's coverage of the Xfinity Series from Michigan begins with race day at 1 p.m. Eastern on FS1. Thank you guys so much. What a day. Exciting finish. Exciting race. Congratulations to Braxton. Exciting new friends. Finally come for Upstarter 60 the Xfinity broadcast. Kevin, Joey, and Mike. Hey guys, who's up tonight, Mike?